What's up, YouTube? Okay, so it's about 7:15 in the morning right now, and I'm out here in the Palisades off of Radcliffe Street. And just behind me is a house or a job site that I'm actually dropping off a bunch of fabricated rebar to. The reason why it's kind of important is because I've actually made prior videos talking about this house, and right across, it's an older style home, right? I don't know when it was built, maybe 50s, 60s, 70s, something like that. And it actually miraculously was able to survive the fire somehow. So, and right across the street, you have this brand new, beautiful, modern style home. And it always baffled me as to what was going to happen to older homes here in the Palisades, right? And are they going to hold their value? Are they going to be torn down? What's going to happen? And it actually looks like this house was torn down like I thought it would be. And they're going to be rebuilding a brand new, modern, beautiful home. Okay. It might be within the 10% larger square footage, right? But it's going to be a brand new home. So I think personally, all of these older style homes will inevitably, whether they were built in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, all of those homes are going to get torn down. It's just a matter of time. You might see a handful of them here and there, but just in general, out with the old and in with the new. In time, all of the Palisades is going to get completely rebuilt. It's going to be modern, green, solar panels, batteries. It's going to be better for sure. It's just going to take a really long time. All right, so I'm going to hop out of the truck and I'm going to showcase this. And there's actually a couple of commercial properties down the street that are up for sale. So I'd like to talk about that too, okay? All right, so give me a second. I'm going to do this drop. I'll hop out of the truck and we'll do a quick little walkthrough of this area, all right? I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thanks so much. Okay, here we are. Let's see. So this is Carthage. These are the cross streets, Carthage and Radcliffe Street, all right? I'm going to title this video Out with the Old and In with the New, because that's really what is going to be happening here in the Palisades. Buenos dias, amigo. Hey. So right over here is this brand new modern style home that was built shortly before the fire. And it, obviously they spent a lot of money and they put this metal sheet roof and used fire resistant materials. It's a wonder, it's a miracle that these giant glass windows right here didn't pop, right? It doesn't look like these trees right here caught fire, and maybe because of that it didn't radiate heat and bust that window. But I'm just using this house as an example of this is what the Palisades is. This is the future of the Palisades. This is what's going to happen. And right over here to the left was an older style home that obviously it didn't get burned down, but the homeowners actually chose to, do a tear down, right? And look at this. The sidewalks are clapped. I just dropped off all that rebar and all those ties. So this is what was an older style home. And I was always curious as to what was going to happen to this home, because I wasn't sure if there would be any buyers. Like, nobody wants to buy an older style home like that. They really don't. They want this. If you can afford to live in the Palisades, they want this. They don't want these older 50s, 60s, 70s style homes. So the homeowner ended up doing the right thing and tearing it down. So, oh, you know what? Right across the street here is a lot for sale. Let's see what this address is. Looks like this is 701 Radcliffe Avenue, and this lot's for sale, all right? This was an older home. It didn't get burned down, but it just looked like an eyesore. And a lot of people will argue and they'll say, well, these people in the Palisades, they need starter homes for these young families. And that's a good argument. That's a relevant point. But I don't think I think those days are gone. I don't think there's going to be starter homes here in the Palisades. If you want to get a starter home, you need to go to Palmdale or Lancaster, where you can get a $400,000 home, $500,000 home. These are $5 million and up, right? Here's the house that wasn't burned down. That corner lot that wasn't burned down, but they ended up, tearing it down anyways. It was different than this. It was a little bit bigger, I think. But it was probably built around the same time as this house, right? At one point, all of these houses in the Palisades looked like this originally. And then just over a period of time, the value of the land went up, the value of the home went up, people pulled out money, they rebuilt, they tore down these older style homes and they renovated, right? This isn't the future. This needs to be torn down. This is not the future of the Palisades. I promise you that. The future is green. It's 2 stories. It's eco-friendly. It's solar panels. It's batteries. Whether you like that or not, doesn't really matter. It actually, believe it or not, an older style home like this, even though the value of the home I would assume has been plummeted, right? Because there's not going to be a lot of demand for a house like this in the future. It's actually might be more expensive to insure a house like this, even though the value of the home has gone down substantially. It's just because it's not really a fire resistant home. It doesn't have fire resistant technology, right? It doesn't have better quality windows. I mean, look at it. It's just old home. It's got an old roof, old home. It's not the future. In all honesty, it's just a matter of time before that home gets sold off, or I don't know, if they keep it in the family. I mean, I guess they could do that. But, and a lot of people might do stuff like that for tax purposes. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know, you're not seeing very many homes like that. That's the perfect example of an older style home here in the Palisades. They're not selling, or they're not up for sale. So I don't really know what's happened to the value of that home. I suspect it's gone down substantially. But I mean, obviously, like if you bought that home originally, or your grandparents bought the home back in the 50s or 60s or 70s, yeah, you're sitting on millions of dollars worth of profit. But you know, if you took out, I don't know. We'll see what happens with those homes. Nobody really knows. I think that they're inevitably going to be torn down. It's just a matter of time. That's not the way of the future. That's the way of the past. If you want to continue to live in the 50s, then live like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. That was probably a beautiful, cute little home to live in. But we need to think about the future and what it holds, what this community is going to look like in 10, 15, 20 years from now. So here you got another lot for sale. It's in a pretty good location. Right behind it is the Palisades High School, or the football. Like you've got Temescal Canyon in the back, and then you have the football field in the back, which is nice. It's a good location. I'm not sure what this address is, but we're off of Radcliffe and Bowdoin. Oh, you've got another lot over here for sale. This corner lot, not the best location because it's right here in this cross street, and the lot doesn't look very big. I don't know what the address is. I wish I would leave those damn signs up. Let's see if I can find an address. Nope. But anyways, this Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Damn, she's cute, Melissa. So this corner lot's for sale. And then here you got another guy right here, Shelter. You see this dude all over Instagram and YouTube. He's got here we go. So this is 800 Radcliffe Avenue, and right next door that lot's for sale. Okay. This guy's getting a lot of business. Shelter. He's building homes. He's either building homes or buying lots, one or the other. Hopefully he's doing good. So we're on Bowdoin Street, and then right over there is the high school, Palisades High School, and Temescal Canyon, which is opened up now. Fire debris removal. Let's rebuild together. Yep. There's a couple of commercial properties up here. Look at these streets and these sidewalks. Yep. You know how much money the city's gonna have to spend on redoing the infrastructure. That's Palisades High School right there. A really good, nice high school. Probably would have been a great place to go to school. I'm sure everything will be just fine. It's just gonna take a long time. You know, the other day I was watching the news and actually heard that I haven't been following what's going on in the Altadena fire or the Eaton fire, but I heard on the news the other day that SoCal Edison is actually offering families $1.4 million to so they don't get sued, basically. So we'll give a family of 4 with a 1,500 square foot home $1.4 million towards rebuilding their new home. That might be a bit low. So you've got this right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's a bit off topic. A lot of these properties, older homes, had asbestos. Here's that commercial property that I was talking to you guys about. I don't know if it's condos or an apartment complex. I don't know. Either one of them's for sale or all of them are for sale. I don't know. If any of you guys know, put it in the comment section below. This is 15425 Haverford Avenue. There was another one right over here. Again, I'm not sure. I think I would assume these are condos and not apartments, but I'm not sure. Looks like they're doing a lot of renovation. So this is 15480. I don't know if the whole building is for sale or if just one of the condos is for sale. I'm not sure. Maybe you guys can look into that and see what it's going for. Is it just one unit or is it the whole property? I guess we'll see. So right now I'm approaching, there's not going to be very much demand over the next couple of years probably to live in an apartment here in the Palisades, unless you're getting a good deal, right? Unless you're getting like 50% off rent in comparison to like pre-fire, right? Like if the rent for a 2-bedroom apartment here in the Palisades was $5,000 a month, I mean, if you're getting in for like 3 or whatever, if you're getting in for like 40% less than what the price was pre-fire, then yeah, it makes sense. But I'm not sure if that's happening. So right here, we're on Via de la Paz. And check this out. What is it? It's been 9 months now. And look at all this crap. Look at all this still. This isn't like the heart. It's like the heart of the Palisades right here. All this waste still hasn't been picked up. These insurance companies better start writing checks. What the hell is going on here? Sad. What's up, guys? How's it going? I'm good. All right, so now, and the same thing across the way. I don't know if they're keeping all of that concrete structure, but nothing's changed for like 9 months now. So this is Antioch and Swarthmore Avenue. And still, look at all this crap. You'd think they'd have this stuff picked up. And there's still a couple of really big commercial properties that haven't been picked up, which is pathetic. Probably got something to do with insurance, but. And then right across the street, you got the CVS. I mean, they're probably not doing very good. Probably, the sales are probably pretty low. You know, they're probably selling a lot of stuff to like the construction workers, but that's about it. Anyways, I just wanted to showcase that for you guys, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And thank you to all of the new people and all of the old people who are, you know, checking out the channel, liking, commenting, subscribing, and all that stuff. I really do appreciate it, and hopefully you guys continue to stick with me and watch the channel grow somehow, some way. It's still growing. Like I'm coming up on 1,700 subscribers now, and it seems like it was just yesterday when I was celebrating 1,000. So, and it's really all because of you guys. All right. So thanks again. I really appreciate it. And until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later.